Top 4 things that I wish and hope to happen in 2025. Number 1. At Disneyland or Silverwood, or even probably at a fair, there will be this new ride entitled Turbo Trains. When the ride starts, at first it'll start off slow, and then for 20 more seconds it'll speed up. And then there's this voice that'll say, "You're entering the no track zone." And then when the trains enter the no track zone, they will begin to separate, and you'll get to steer them. And then you'll get to bump them around like bumper cars. They surely are turbo trains. And after 2.5 minutes of the riders driving the trains and bumping each other and such, the trains will automatically stop, then they'll connect back together, then the trains will go upward on another set of track, then there's this large drop, and then they go back to where they started, and that's the whole ride. Number 2. Pixar will finally make a Trains movie, and it would be the best movie ever to be made by Disney, Pixar, and notice the Brett Allcroft logo right there? I added that there in this fan-made Pixar Trains movie poster because I can imagine Brett and Pixar working together for the writing of this Trains movie. I personally think that if that were the case, and there really was going to be a Trains movie by Disney, Pixar, and Brett Allcroft, it would be the best movie ever to be enjoyed by Pixar and Thomas the Tank Engine fans. I too would also really enjoy the movie, of course.
Disclaimer, this video was not sponsored by any of the companies or the logos that are seen on the fan-made Trains movie poster.
Number 3, and number 4. Yep, that's gonna happen. Yeah. So you know how automobiles, airplanes, and rocket ships are basically the replacements for trains? My third and fourth wish and hope for 2025 are the solutions to save those poor trains. You see, as of nowadays, freight trains now just carry cargo that can't be carried by semi-trucks, and passenger trains now just carry passengers that don't own any automobiles, which isn't very much work at all for those trains, and they could go out of service soon. This is where the solutions come in. Our first solution is for the locomotives designed to pull freight. When they are out of service due to the automobiles, airplanes, and rocket ships, they can be used for mining instead, because no other vehicle can mine like trains can. While you can find coal in the mines, you can also find gems and jewels that are quite valuable and worth a lot of money. You could take a diamond to the bank and have it be exchanged for money to help you live and maintain the train you use for mining. Our second solution is for the locomotives designed to pull passengers. When they are out of service due to the automobiles, airplanes, and rocket ships, I say we can remove the firebox and coal and replace them with solar panels. The sun power can be the new way to heat the water and make steam, even cleaner steam than the other steam from steam trains. The tender, however, can have the battery kept inside for storing spare solar power for cloudy days and nights. When there are heat waves in the summer, the water can be so hot enough that the train could go even faster than it could as a regular steam train, especially even faster than a roller coaster. The passengers would now want to ride the passenger trains for fun because of the adrenaline-inducing speeds, and not specifically for getting to destinations. The solar steam passenger trains can become huge attractions in the summer for their high speeds and fun. Even more passengers than the amount of passengers trains carried in the earlier times prior to automobiles, airplanes, and rocket ships would want to ride the solar steam passenger trains now. However, as for if there are train engines designed to pull both freight and passengers, either at the same time or at different times, I'll probably just leave it to the engineers to decide rather if they want to use them for mining or turn them into solar steam trains for passenger services. And that concludes the top 4 things that I wish and hope to happen in 2025. Thanks for watching and have a happy new year.